which team's captain is going to have the biggest night here in week number 5. Coley had a game-winning goal in the first game for Raising Cane's last week, his second G-dub of the tournament, and a big one with LJ Mooney still out at World Junior Showcase Camp. Tyler Murovich captains Team Gordos. You see him there talking to Melanie Norkovicus, our scorekeeper for tonight, wearing number 72 in black. Murovich with 12 goals and 20 points, among the league leaders in both categories through week number 4, tied for second in goals, as a matter of fact. And last week, Bethel Park native Connor Fedorik, who will be wearing number 14 for Tidal Wave in the first game tonight, scored twice in his first 2 games since debuting after being injured for the first 3 weeks of competition. And also not seen presently, but slated to appear tonight. We have received word from Tyler Murovich that Team Saloon captain Liam Walsh will make his league debut tonight. He, the captain of Team Saloon, has been on injured reserve since last season, in which he played for Northeastern University. Walsh recently signing a professional contract with the Savannah Ghost Pirates of the ECHL, so we look forward to seeing him in action tonight. Before we go to break, we'll quickly review the roles of this summer showcase format. 16-minute games, 2 8-minute periods, running clock. Overtime is 3 minutes running clock, followed by a sudden victory shootout, should that be necessary. Intentional icing results in a penalty shot. All penalties result in penalty shots with chasers, and players must wait until the player touches the puck to leave the blue line behind the player taking the penalty shot. The play is live. Players can pass to their teammates on the penalty shot. First violation of false start is a warning. Second false start incurs an additional penalty shot, the first of which will not have any chasers. Half-court roll, you can't regroup past center ice or the red line after possessing the puck in the attacking zone. A violation results in loss of possession. Pucks are in play when they strike the netting above the glass. No face-offs other than center ice. 1 timeout total allowed per game. Either team can use it, and the clock will stop in the last minute of every period during penalty shots, injuries, pucks out of play, and or called timeouts. We've got a quick ice cut, and we'll come back with puck drop in game number 1 between Tidal Wave Sports, looking for win number 2 in the competition against the frontrunners Team Raising Cane's, and we'll bring in rising Pitt Johnstown Jr. Aaron Norkovicus, our special guest in the booth tonight. I'm Matt Popchock, and you're watching Ice Castle 3 vs 3 Elite League Hockey live on 10-band TV.
Hey there, hockey fans! You already know 10bandTV can stream live regional sports. But did you know you can also stream the best of the local music scene as well? Music from the 412 is live and streaming 24/7 on 10bandTV. Watch music videos, concerts, and original programming free from the comfort of your couch. Featuring the best of music and artists from Pittsburgh and Western PA. Tune in today.
3 to Fedorik. Fedorik trying to go cross ice, picked off easily by McDonald. Breakaway chance for Brendan Walcom, the German international. Walcom to goal. He scores! Barred down. And Dark Brendan ties the game for Team Saloon. For Wolcombe, his 7th of the competition to lead Team Saloon. Wolcombe to O'Donnell. O'Donnell on that. He scores. Sean O'Donnell finally has an answer for Chad Veltri. And it's 1-0 Team Saloon early in the first. Saloon leading by a pair, approaching the midpoint of the first period. Week 4 championship game. Ice Castle Hockey 3 versus 3 Elite League as Brendan Wolcombe sneaks it through Veltri. Team Kane's not putting up much of an argument as Wolcombe dangles down low. Wraparound try, scores! It deflected off the stick of Mauser. And it's 4-0 Team Saloon. Five ticks to talk. Wolcombe shooting for the empty net. Burial. That's it, and that's all. Team Saloon of Mount Lebanon, your Week 4 champions of the Ice Castle Hockey Elite 3 versus 3 League. Final score, Team Saloon 9, Team Raising Cane's Chicken Fingers 3.
Discover the heart of Pittsburgh at Mount Washington Shop and Save. At Mount Washington Shop and Save, we're more than just a grocery store. We're your neighborhood destination. From the freshest local produce to gourmet delights, we've got it all under one roof. Experience convenience, quality, and savings, all in the heart of Mount Washington. Mount Washington Shop and Save, where Pittsburgh shops with a view. Shop smart, shop local, shop Mount Washington Shop and Save.
2 jumbo iced caramel drizzle peppermint mochaccino.
Extra caramel.
That's us.
I'd love to join you guys at the beach house for a few days, but between my job and the kids, it's just not that easy. Not to mention, how am I squeezing into a bikini after this winter?
Keeping off extra pounds while balancing a family and a career can be tough. And 500-calorie coffees won't get you there either. Weight Loss Direct provides a 24/7 support and one-on-one coaching to keep you on track and guarantee you success and health. Start your journey at weightlossdirect.com.
Fine alert, Mason Mirovic. Humphreys, right wing circle, hits the brakes. Humphreys just trying to protect that puck now as the extra man comes on, and that man is Alex Kakali. By Alex Kakali to spring a man to Kessel, just on for Gordos. Centering pass, Rorick's one-timer denied by Veltri. Veltri can't control it, it's put home! Thank you, sir, may I have another? Alex Kakali completing a monster shift. And the ECHL veteran has given Gordos its second lead of the game. Another multi-goal game for the future University of Minnesota commit as Tyler Mirovic easily converts the one-time feed from Alex Kakali, who's having a whale of a second period. Gordo's right back in front just like that.
Fight, I was ready.
Hey there, hockey fans! You already know TenbandTV can stream live regional sports. But did you know you can also stream the best of the local music scene as well? Music from the 412 is live and streaming 24/7 on TenbandTV. Watch music videos, concerts, and original programming free from the comfort of your couch. Featuring the best of music and artists from Pittsburgh and Western PA. Tune in today.
To Fedoruk. Fedoruk trying to go cross ice, picked off easily by McDonald. Breakaway chance for Brendan Wolcombe, the German international. Wolcombe to goal. He scores! Barred down. And Dark Brendan ties the game for Team Saloon. For Wolcombe, his 7th of the competition to lead Team Saloon. Wolcombe to O'Donnell. O'Donnell on that. He scores. Sean O'Donnell finally has an answer for Chad Veltri. And it's 1-0 Team Saloon early in the first. Saloon leading by a pair, approaching the midpoint of the first period. Week 4 championship game. Ice Castle Hockey 3-versus-3 Elite League as Brendan Wolcombe sneaks it through Veltri. Team Kane's not putting up much of an argument as Wolcombe dangles down low. Wraparound try, scores! It deflected off the stick of Mauser. And it's 4-0 Team Saloon. Stats and standings brought to you by Brentwood Bank, serving the financial needs of the South Hills for over a century. Raising Cane 6-2, 8 points. Gordo's 5-3, 6 points. Saloon 4-4, 5 points. Tidal Wave 1-7, 1 point. 1 point for each victor. 2 points for the championship winner at the end of the night. Raising Cane's 51 goals for. They lead in that category. Gordo's the least scored upon team with 32 goals against, coming into week number 5. And we bring in rising Pitt Johnstown junior Aaron Norkovicus. Aaron, who do you look forward to seeing tonight?
I'm excited to watch Logan Cooley, obviously. Great young player, always fun to watch in person.
I doubt you'll be disappointed. And as they say in 3-on-3 hockey, let's do that 3-on-3 hockey. Coley, speaking of which, has this puck in the attacking zone for Raising Canes as they skate from left to right on your TV, computer, or mobile device to begin game 1. And a snapshot from a tight angle by Chris Conway is denied by the second new goaltender in as many weeks for Team Tidal Wave, Jeff Kreidler, the former Penn's Elite product, representing the Twin City Thunder of NCDC. Chance the other way for Dusty Garagach. Garagach up against Chad Veltri, Kreidler's opponent in game number 1 tonight. Veltri, .394 goals against, 6-2 record in the competition so far. 1 goalie assist to his credit as Caden Pendo, the Mon Valley native, takes this puck and slides it back for Raising Cane's newest member, Matthew DeMarsico, the Wexford native, invited to Penguins Prospect Development Camp back in July, and a good save made there on DeMarsico by Kreidler. Team Tidal Wave in the attacking zone. Adam Mahler from center point along the boards to Tyler Love. Mahler, center point one more time to the corner for Gavin Goulash, the RMU product. Team Tidal Wave, over 20 points contributed by players with RMU ties as Pendo drives the goal and almost dribbled it behind Kreidler, but it was not to be. Team Tidal Wave trying to snap a 4-game skid. Raising Canes, since the departure of LJ Mooney for World Junior Camp Team USA has come back to earth a bit, dropping 2 of 3 as you saw Cooley's shot deflected off the mask of Kreidler. Chance up ahead for Connor Fedoruk. Fedoruk makes his move, shoots, he's stopped by Veltri, but he doesn't have the rebound secured, and fortunately for his sake, Cooley was not standing on ceremony. Boyson centering pass intended for Cooley, but broken up by Garagach and company. Quick rush in transition for Team Tidal Wave. And in transition now for Raising Canes is Cooley. You saw number 88, Philip Waugh, the Mercyhurst teammate of Dusty Garagach, making his Tidal Wave debut tonight. Waugh recently signing a pro contract with the Wilkes-Barre Scranton Baby Pens. He was assigned to Wheeling initially, and we've got a penalty shot coming up here. Intentional icing, and that gives Logan Cooley a chance to score the game's first goal. And he does! Double digits for Logan Cooley, his 10th of the competition. There you go, Aaron. And Boyson, another Mon Valley native, has been a really great under-the-radar player for Canes as that one sneaks through Veltri. The captain makes it happen, and Fedoruk makes it 2-1. And Boyson now with 13 goals to take the de facto team lead in that category with Mooney absent. Fedoruk with his 3rd in as many games to counter for Team Tidal Wave late in the first period. Raising Canes with a 1-goal lead, changing units here as it's brought across the line by DeMarsico. Pendo in the corner. From the side of the net, that save is made. Pendo gets the rebound back, and Caden Pendo, the ice dog, would not be denied. Aaron, I know you know a thing or two about that Fairbanks Knoll Club.
Yeah, my cousin Ian Norkovicus plays for them as well, so I know quite a bit. Watch them, try to watch them as much as I can. They're a good team. Caden's a great player as well, so it's cool to see him here as well.
Charleroi High School alumnus. And Pendo is one of those players who gradually has gotten better and put up bigger numbers as this tournament has worn on. Minute and a half to go in the opening frame of game number 1. Raising Canes trying to qualify for the championship round at the end of the night for the 5th time in as many weeks. They are the first place team coming into week 5 despite last week's 2nd consecutive championship round defeat. Good poke check there by Mahler. Correction, Waugh, 88, not to be confused with 8, on Pendo. Justin Gibson, who has 7 goals this summer for Raising Canes, yields to Garagach. Final minute of first period play. Garagach, another player with Knoll experience, played for the Johnstown Tomahawks for a couple of years after graduating Montour High School. Michael Felsing, dispossessed momentarily by Gibson, centering pass intended for Love, couldn't hang on. Half a minute to go. Caden Pendo through center. Has Cooley on his right, goes that way. Cooley from behind the cage. Cooley left wing circle. They try to reset to Cooley. Not too many orange shirts in the way. Fedoruk, outlet pass. Felsing and Love not on the same page there as Cooley takes it the other way. Cooley pulls it to his forehand, shoots, score! What do you think makes Cooley such an elite player, Aaron?
He's just so smart, so fast with the puck. You know, he's always has his head up, looking for everybody. Never wants to just do it himself. Obviously, on the last one, he did, but he's always looking to make the play with the puck and just always moving it.
Cooley with a pair already. Raising Canes ahead 4-1 as period 2 is underway in game 1. Week number 5 of the Ice Castle Hockey Elite 3 vs. 3 League. Burial! Boyson make it 5-1 with just 25 seconds off the clock. Tyler Love in transition, looking for a quick answer for Tidal Wave, and he got one. Love giving no love to Chad Veltri, and it's a 3-goal game. And that's just his second of the summer. DeMarsico with a little toe drag maneuver. Love stuck right with him. Mahler triggering the counterattack for Tidal Wave. Fedoruk between the circles. He's poke checked by Gibson, among others. Fedoruk in the corner. From an angle, Mahler unable to take that heavy pass. Convenient bounce all the way out for an oncoming Pendo, but couldn't quite get there in the nick of time. Good job of hustling back by Waugh. Gibson on the backhand. Couldn't handle that puck. Pendo just barely onside. Oh, I've got to take a second look at that one, but we play on. And the point moot as Tidal Wave recovers this puck and plays it at center ice. DeMarsico resetting. Near side for Pendo. Pendo, one-timer DeMarsico. That's a nice sliding save by Kreidler. Kreidler unofficially 332 goals against, 914 save percentage, 2 shutouts with a couple of different NCDC clubs this past season. 56 career wins across all competitions in the 5 seasons he spent with Penguins Elite. And it is baptism by fire facing this Raising Cane's lineup, even without Kyle Mooney. They've been the toast of the town throughout this summer showcase event. Goulash across the attacking line for Tidal Wave. Short side, save made by Chad Veltri. Centering pass for Waugh. Waugh couldn't bring it to his forehand. Canes on the counter. Felsing. And Tidal Wave down but not out as we near the midpoint of period 2. Intercepted by Garagach. Will the second time be the charm for Dusty Garagach? Puts it wide again. Oh, so many grade A chances for both these teams in this second period. It remains a 2-goal affair as we're past the midpoint of period 2. Pendo from behind his net. Battle easily, and here comes Logan Coley. Coley to the goal. Stopped by Kreidler. His best of the night, I think, Aaron.
Yeah, I have to agree with that one. Going one way, Coley flips it back the other way. Just able to stay composed, get his glove on it.
At DeMarsico.
It's a great pass by Pendo, finding him right in the middle. Wasn't even looking at him, still found.
Makes it a 6-3 advantage for Team Raising Canes. You wonder if he learned a thing or two at Penn's development camp last month. DeMarsico over 30 points in his first collegiate season with Penn State last year. Raising Cane's Chicken Fingers 6, Tidal Wave Sports 3. He's Aaron Norkovicus. I'm Matt Popchock, and we'll chat more with Aaron and with you. After the break, I'm Matt Popchock. You're watching Ice Castle 3-vs-3 Elite League Hockey on TenbandTV. Team Saloon against Team Gordos. The matchup of the last 2 weekly champions is next. Champs against the Week 4 champs in light brown, Team Saloon of Mount Lebanon. Last week, Gordos lost 4-2 to Raising Canes, won the consolation game 8-3.
Play here tonight.
And it got drafted into this event, so to Liam Walsh. His first chance in his first game back from injury goes high and wide, and we remain scoreless 2.5 minutes in. Champion in his only year of high school hockey with Bishop Canavan before he went on to play for Victory Honda in the greater Detroit area. Spent the last part of last season on injured reserve playing for Northeastern, their Division I team. But they won the Bean Pot, which up there is kind of a big deal. So he still got the most important thing despite the injury. And speak of the devil comes calling. Tomko nuzzles that nylon. First game, first goal.
That was a great shot, far side. Right over the blocker of Kyle.
And I've seen that many a time before from Will Tomko. Outlet pass for Kanyan. Conyan and Humphreys trying to get up ahead of the defense for Team Gordos. Out to a 1-0 lead.
Too successful on, but Humphreys was able to get it there.
He's so good, he's even failing upward. And easily taps it past McLaughlin to double the advantage for Gordos. Christian Humphreys' 9th goal of the competition. Slap shot by Pelosic. Think of the children, Tanner Pelosic.
No chance for the goalie on that one. Just an absolute cannon of a shot.
And speaking of Penn State Nittany Lions, there's one scoring for Team Saloon, and the Week 4 champs are on the board. Tomko Bahanovich, I've said it time and again, captained, in my mind, the greatest PIHL team of all time, that 06 Mount Lebanon State Championship team that went undefeated, and had Matt Bartkowski as its top defenseman and team captain.
I don't know if you caught that there, but Humphreys just tried to do a little Michigan. He got real close with it.
And getting close is Murovich, but can't beat McLaughlin. O'Donnell in transition for Saloon. That pass broken up by Nick Kakali. What's the most dominant team you've ever seen? High school, college, or the most dominant one you've played against, for that matter?
Oh, I don't know. When I was younger, like real young, I played against some Mon Valley teams that had the likes of Logan Coley, Pendos, so it's hard not to say players, a team like that. Seems like this year, that St. Vincent team we played, they were pretty dominant against us, but I don't know.
You put Coley and Pendo together, big things can happen, as they just demonstrated in game number 1 and have been throughout this competition. St. Vincent, as you referred to, winning a conference playoff championship for the first time in many, many years for that club team this past February. Break up at the blue line of Team Saloon. Pelosic, with 1 minute to go in the first period, trying to play that puck around Tomko, gave it up to Kanya. Near side, Alex Kakali. Kakali one-on-one with Gritz. Kakali to the cage. He's stopped short side by Kyle McLaughlin.
Walsh looks a little shaken up going to the bench there. Not sure what happened.
It's tough getting up to speed in an event like this, especially when it's your first game back after being out of the loop physically for so long, I would imagine. A player of Walsh's caliber, I wouldn't be surprised to see him go off in Team Saloon's second game, whichever one it might be. Cross ice it comes for Tomko, who has a goal in this first period for Team Gordos, dropping for Alex Kakali. That centering pass is broken up by Carter Eckberg, another Peters Township alumnus, and cleared at the buzzer by Johnny McDonald, the former Cannon McMillan Big Mac, on the other end of the Miners' Cup rivalry. After one, it is 2-1. Team Gordos leading Team Saloon. He's Aaron Norkovicus. I'm Matt Popchock, back with more Ice Castle Hockey Elite 3 vs. 3 League in a hot minute. Live coverage of the 2024 Ice Castle Hockey Elite 3 vs. 3 League on TenbandTV is brought to you by Gordo's Tacos and Tequila. If you're in the mood for Mexican food with an emphasis on braised and smoked meats and everything made from scratch, look no further than 131 Shiloh Street on Mount Washington. Gordo's offers a wide variety of juices, seltzers, and adult beverages to wash it down. A happy hour 4 to 6 Monday through Friday. Late night deals 10 to midnight. Open noon to midnight daily and available for online ordering. Follow them on Instagram at Gordos_PGH. And make your reservations now at GordosPGH.com. Gordo's Tacos and Tequila. Eat, drink, live. Team Gordo's trying to eat, drink, and be merry and advance to the championship round for the second time in 3 weeks as Humphreys nuzzles that nylon for a second time. And it's 3-1 in favor of the boys in black over Team Saloon of Mount Lebanon. What do you make of that one, Aaron?
Another Humphreys just always finding that open spot right in the middle. He's able to just sneak in behind that defenseman, get his stick down.
McLaughlin, the 17-year-old, gets all the way across and then denies Murovic on the follow-up. Murovic still has this puck as officials work in haste to realign the net behind Kyle McLaughlin, the S-Mark Stars youth. S-Mark recently rebranding to Pittsburgh Stars as Murovic makes a save at the other end on Gritz. Poke check by Kanyan. Gritz still has this puck. He's very determined on double dips that ship. And we've got a one-goal game.
That was a beautiful pass by
North for sales and on Millers Run Road in South Fayette. Raising Cane serves only the highest quality craveable chicken finger meals because it's their one love. The crew makes it happen, their culture makes it unique, and you, the community, make it all worthwhile. Raising Cane supports over 30,000 community organizations specializing in education, pet care, self-care, and more. Visit raisingcanes.com for locations, hours, and menus, and follow them on social media at Raising Canes. So we're going to ask Aaron to put on his coach's cap here. Down 2 goals, presumably pulling the goalie at some point. How do you play as the offense in that spot? How do you play as the defense in that spot?
Obviously, if you pull your goalie in a league like this, you got to go all in on the offense. You got to be real careful with the defense, though, because the intentional icings, they are penalty shots, so you don't want to take that shot, try full ice, and give them a chance. And so, honestly, as the defending side here, you just try to possess it, and this might be a penalty shot. Oh, maybe not.